bypassing time and bypassing results is the key to having an accelerated learning curve. It's the key to me getting to where I'm making multiple millions of dollars a year in my early 20s or at the age of 25. It's what got me to having a positive outlook in life a lot faster and just suffer a lot less misery. I talk to a lot of 30, 40, 50 year olds, and I feel like my life is, substantially better than the life that they're living. Not to say that I know exactly entirely what's going on in their lives, but I just see the difference. I see it, I feel it, and I'm going to reveal into this video what that difference is and how I was able to get it and how you can as well. So, and that involves mentors, and that involves having like different people that you can go to for different things. So whenever it comes to even like decisions in my business, like say like a marketing decision, we're doing a new funnel, we're doing a new sales funnel, we're doing a new sales process, we're doing a new sales letter, we're doing a new sales video or something like that, a video sales letter. I have people that I can go to that I can share it with, and I can get all sorts of different opinions and different feedback from people that have lots of experience. So I'll show one to one person, he'll kind of give me his take, I'll give it to someone else, they give me their opinion through their frame and their lens. And I'll typically do this anywhere from like 2 to 5 different people for each of these kind of like big, huge decisions that are going to have a huge, immense impact in whether it be my life, in my business, in my relationships, in the things that have like the most impact in my life and spiritually. So as an example of this as well is like right now I'm in the process of moving. I'm in the process of looking for new houses, new homes, mainly just because I've been renting this one and the guy that rents it out wants to sell it. So here's the thing, is me looking for all these different places. I'm, considering different places to move to, and I'm asking different friends and different people's inputs that I value when it comes to my living situation, when it comes to my financial situation, when it comes to my career. I am asking different people, hey, where should I move to? I'm asking different people that I look up to, different people that I want to be around more, and kind of getting their inputs and their feedback so then I can make the best decision possible. And after getting all this different feedback, I get entirely different feedback and find kind of what resonates with me the most and kind of also aligns with my goals and my vision. And they ask really good questions that I have like never thought to like ask myself while in the process. And I can only imagine like trying to do things by myself entirely. I see people very often, they want to be fucking Rambo and they want to try to go do everything by themselves. And that makes absolutely no sense, because if you're trying to do everything yourself, you're trying to do all these things, you're just in for a world of like really figuring shit out the hard way when it doesn't have to be so difficult. You see a lot of successful people, and I've studied a lot of successful people, and they always talk about having a board of people to bounce ideas off of, whether it be mentors or people they look up to or people that they value their opinion. And they're doing this consistently with all sorts of things. I do it with my YouTube channels and the direction we want to go, the video ideas. It's like if you just have a very one-sided direction and you're just trying to do everything yourself, it's very easy to get blinded and get lost in the trenches of like you actually doing the work versus having this outer perspective. As the saying goes, when it comes to management, you have people that are in the trenches and then you have people that are in the tents. The people in the tents can't win the war if there's not people in the trenches, and the trenches can't win the war if they don't have people in the tents looking at the overall battlefield and deciding which direction things need to go. And so that same exact thing applies to your life. It applies to your wealth. It applies to your love. It applies to your health and your relationships and your spirit. And so the premise of this video really is just find mentors, find people to bounce things off of. Find ways to get into these circles of people that can help give you real insights and have maybe a lot different lens or a different frame to look at these decisions that you're going through. And then how do you ultimately find these people? I found these people through so many different ways. Like I'd find people on social media and I'd start connecting with them, maybe go out to dinner with them, hang out with them, travel, go do things with them. And through that, they've introduced me to other people along the journey. Or on top of that, I know that I meet this person, they introduce me to this person, I get invited to this event over here, then I get invited to over here, and it kind of goes through this constant cycle of meeting different people, and in these different rooms, constantly seeking, okay, who is I guess the top dog in the room, and how can I get connected with them and be closer to their circle. And me just constantly doing this, then it gets to the point of like, oh, this person recommended to you, etc. So, what you want to do is you want to start kind of finding those like kind of little minuscule steps that you can, find other people on social media that you resonate with, reaching out to them, connecting with them, joining a mastermind. I have joined like multiple different masterminds now, and I always leave those with loads of connections, meeting all sorts of people, like especially on the social media platforms that I'm posting this video. Like I've met a lot of these different people that are doing really cool shit. especially in like the money Twitter world and like the YouTube money finance world as well, and business and self-help and all that. And like I've met a lot of these people, and they've given me all sorts of different insights and sorts of direction from their expertise, from them being an expert in this field. And I do the same thing for other people as well. I have other people that like I'm an expert in fields of like of YouTube and of business and of marketing, and I have so much frame and perspective that I can give to other people that it is able to kind of circumvent, and I'm able to help change other people's lives as much as they're able to help change my lives, or at least making sure that I'm going on that same course of direction and maintaining that same direction. And so you need mentors. You need these people that you can surround yourself with and bounce ideas off of. If you're surrounded by a bunch of people that you don't inspire to be, and they don't really motivate you much in life, and they don't have that much wisdom or that much experience, it can definitely set you out on a really random course that in a trajectory to of like trying like of a lot of pain and suffering that you probably didn't need to go through if you just had these people to bounce ideas off of. I'm a big believer that you need to learn from failure, but that failure doesn't always have to be your own. And I may not have like the words that I want to have today of like the the case studies and the the stories and the the scientific evidence for it as much in this video as I do some of my other content. But what I will say is the thing, at least I can tell you through my own personal story, is the thing that got me from trying to figure out making my first dollar online to where I am now making millions of dollars was mentors. That is the thing. Like, that is my testimonial to this video, is like mentors helped change my life. If my lifestyle is confusing to you, like why I'm able to do so much and have such a cool lifestyle and do so many things, I will say it's because I have people that I bounce these ideas off of. I have people that I've been able to connect with and have them give me their input and their feedback based off of their life experience that's way more than mine. I'm pretty young still, so I had to have people with 20, 30, 40, 50 years of experience tell me the direction that I need to go. I had to meet billionaires. I had to meet people that built $50 million companies in the span of 18 months. I had to meet people I had to have people in my life that had impressive relationships that I aspired to have in my life, and people that just had the good life. If it wasn't purely just financially, it was also just they had a good life. They it was memorable, it was notable, it was joyful, it was full of memories and experiences, and I needed those people to share with me the insights of it. And having the humility of listening to these people and knowing that they know more than I do, and realizing that I know next to nothing, especially when I'm constantly surrounded by people that are so much further ahead of mine. What I will say is this, is if you're not consistently in rooms where you feel uncomfortable and feel like you don't belong to be there, then you're not pushing yourself and you're not in the right rooms. The amount of times where I've been in rooms and there's so many people that are so much richer than I am, and I'm one of the brokest motherfuckers in the room, and I just feel uncomfortable. Like I feel like, like I do not deserve to be here. Those, out of any other times, any other rooms that I've been in, are the rooms that I've had the most growth. They're the places that I've had the most breakthroughs. They're the places that I've seen a greater version of myself. Those are the places where I know that there is more in store for myself by being in these places, feeling uncomfortable, knowing that I am nothing. I'm a fucking ant compared to these other people that are in these rooms. And me being that ant is realizing that I can be so much greater, and realizing that these are normal people. They've just had a lot more experience. They've had a lot more time. They've thought about things a lot deeper. They've pushed on a lot more than I have in different areas of my life that I need to probably push on more too. So, moral of the story inside of this video, I'm not going to drag it on too long here, which is just find mentors, find people that inspire you, figure out each of the different areas: health, wealth, love, and happiness. These different 4 things. Find somebody in each of these at the start that can help lead you to having a more full life, and then as you get more of those, then start to kind of categorize it. I have people that kind of guide me on a wealth standpoint. When it comes to business and wealth, I have people that can guide me more on like what to do with my money. I have people that can guide me on how to surround myself, like network and surround myself with better people. I have people that guide me on how to make my tactics and my strategies and my skill sets stronger and sharper on a consistent basis, and that's just in the category of wealth. Let alone, when it comes to health, I have people that are nutrition experts. I have people that are fitness experts. I have people that are, mental health like experts, and people that I can bounce ideas off of or go to and kind of share what's on my mind to help put me in the right direction of discovering how I can do better in those fields. So that's my recommendation for you. At least find somebody. Go find somebody that that inspires you. See if they have a way to get closer to them. See if they have, some way that you can find a way, like, like maybe in wealth it's gonna be more expensive because it's gonna be, they're teaching you how to make millions of dollars. But when it comes to like health or love or relationships, so go find somebody that's like a relationship expert, someone that's just good at building great quality relationships in their life, whether it be love relationships or family relationships, and find somebody that is stellar at that stuff. Reach out to them, ask how you can get closer. Maybe they have some way that you can maybe they have some in-person event that you can go to or something like that, or that's free. The amount of free events that I've gone to, then the amount of paid events that I've gone to, like I've gone to both, and in all of those categories. Like I found like these places where people talk about how to like make money and stuff, and I'll go to it, and I'll go to these seminars and stuff, and I'll go hang out there, and I'll meet people, and I'll connect with them, and me going to these events, like some of my best mentors actually, like I went to like an event that was free local in my area, and it wasn't even in an industry that I care about. Like it was in the real estate industry. I don't really care about doing real estate anymore. I used to do it when I got started in the business, but I don't really care about real estate. But I went anyways, knowing that there was gonna be other people that were heavy players in the field, like in business in my area, and I met people that were into e-commerce or into content creation or whatever, and I connected with those people and I met with them, and then now we hang out on a regular basis, and they're far ahead of me, and they kind of see me as somebody that can they can take under their wing or kind of show some things to help them do better, knowing that damn well that I'll probably give them some insight and feedback, like, and information that'll make their lives even just a little bit 1% better or 2% better as well. So go find people in each of those areas. Go find ways to kind of be around it. Put yourself out there. Go shake hands with people. Find people that can help guide you and kind of lead you and put you in the right direction. And over time, it'll get easier when you do have these big decisions that you need to make. You have other people that can help make, like, sway the decision in a direction, and not just like making a decision, but in a way that's just like, it really doesn't matter the decision, but when you make the decision, you're going in with conviction, you're going in with it confidently, you're going in with an energy and a direction of like, we're doing this thing. And just, if you have that sureness in yourself, even if you made the wrong direction, a lot of times, like, I've made bad decisions work out because of just my charisma and my confidence and my energy and my me just like trying to go in it as much as I possibly can, because I got all the insights and the information as best as I possibly could. And even if I did make the wrong decision, I knew that at least I tried my best in that moment, and I had the best resources and the best mentors and the best advisors to help carry me in the right direction. So go find mentors, go find advisors, go find people that you can bounce ideas off of.